Hey y'all, hey, it's me, V the CPS Scholar, out here in these streets trying to get my walking, trying to get body back right. Hopefully this video will find you happy, blessed, and loved. I wanted to drop in to talk about Ready to Love, the episode that they showed on Friday. So this is going to be a quick chat. There's not going to be any structure to it. Just going to hit on some of the main things that I saw and things I was like appalled about or whatever. So one of the things that they did, they were in the ladies lounge, and baby, like I said, they hit the lotto with women on the looks on this season, because Ready to Love is in Dallas, Fort Worth area. I guess they were in actual Dallas last time. They're in Fort Worth this time, but this is Dallas part 2, because from what I'm understanding, they're pretty much the same. So like, it's a small area, and they hit the jackpot with the ladies on the looks, but they had the ladies lounge. Tommy came in all sleepy, telling the same jokes, but I'm gonna give you a pass because I'm pretty sure they said you survived something. I think he survived throat cancer or something like that, so maybe he still trying to get himself back together, but he looked good. But they had the ladies lounge, and so the guy's gonna get eliminated this week, and the guys, but as we're getting to know them better, there's certain people who are coming out as favorites, so that's all good. So as they're sitting in the ladies lounge, and everybody, like I said, looking fine, looking good, what's her name, Rashina, changed her hair. She changed that wig from a long one to a short one, and it was giving. It was beautiful. But like I said, they all look good. The dresses are nice. I love the bright colors. The ladies' lounge looked wonderful. I'm finally glad that they got a ladies' lounge instead of letting the men meet in the lounge and the women meet at some damn bar. But we're not gonna go there. But as they're there, they introduced. They said, "Oh, since Glenn bowed out and wasn't ready to love," I'm like, they've been calling this man name like he did something to somebody in production. Y'all already tried to fill the man up with liquor, and he said he was nervous and he didn't want to come. Y'all did the fake pull in with an empty car, making it seem like he pulled up to the place and went away. We know he wasn't in that car. But they brought in a dude named Justin, who looked just like the wild card Chris in the other Dallas season, except baby, Justin not really my type. He about 2 feet tall, he little, but baby, he's a PE teacher, and you could tell because the body was bodying, and he had a nice little he had a cute smile, happy disposition, and when he walked in, all the ladies were like, yes, finally we can something we can work with. Especially I think Patrice and Rashina and Koshia was like, there, go right there. So they brought him in. So that's the curveball. So the first date that they went on, they went to the date. Rashina and Justin, the PE teacher, went on a date at a dog park called Mutts. I thought that was a cute name. And he had this big old husky, and she had this cute little dog. And this man had the leash wrapped around his waist. They've been trying to explain what that means. I guess that's a stance when you go exercising with the dog. I don't know. But baby, that dog said, I don't want to be on this show. Y'all on here for clout, so I'm finna show my whole puppy butt. So the dog was wilding, wrapping him up, trying to get the little dog. Y'all remember Justin and Lex and Mary first fight? The one dog bit the other, and the show pretty much, the relationship pretty much ended over that. Y'all people and y'all dogs. But anyway, when they finally got everything to calm down, because that puppy was out of control, which means he never trained that puppy. And I've been around a person who had a dog that was not trained. It does make you side-eye the owner. They finally sat down, and him and Rashina were like really googly-eyeing each other. He was saying like anything he could say to be with this lady, because he's young and he don't have any kids. Rashina made it clear that she doesn't want to have any more kids, and he said he came to terms in his life that he might not have any kids, so he's okay either way. Boy, if you don't get what you want, if you want kids, don't talk to this lady just because she looks good, because she's not gonna give you the kids that you want, and she already got her kids. I mean, I'm in a similar situation. So, 95% chance I'm not having any more kids. So it had to be a magical elf that show up and say, hey, let's have some kids. And he's like the most amazing elf ever. But that's how that date went. So she was smitten. They were cute. They also, what other date did they have? They had Alexis took William, and Rashina on a basketball date because she wanted to show how big she's into basketball. And she was so adorable because she's a referee and a player. And she had her little referee outfit on with her bun and everything. And she's, like I said, Alexis is adorable. And baby Will was sorry. You not represent Miami well, Will. The bad jokes. Barney at the gym saying the D must have been good for the kids. Like, just foolery and shenanigans, Will. But Mercedes vouched for you. He said you had money. And you was an okay dude. And she was kind of quiet when she was talking in regards to you. So I'm thinking something is going to happen on the show with you. But a lot of these dudes are suspects. So, but William started living his hoop dreams. I mean, he was catching all net, he was dunking, he was doing all this other stuff. So, but that didn't mean crap to Alexis, who still stuck to Will. And I think it's because William, with the childbearing hips, but a cool person now. Oh, and eyebrow struggles just like me. He has 3 kids with 2 ex-wives, and Alexis doesn't have any kids, so I believe she wants somebody that doesn't have kids, and I believe Will does not have kids. So keep it straight, Will and William. So William has kids, Will doesn't have kids. And then Rashina was happy and positive as usual. She was a good sport going along with the game. It was a nice day. I like when they do the dates. That's the main reason I watch the show, to see beautiful black people, mature black people, but that's a stretch. Going on dates. I get date ideas off of this show. Anyway, so let me see, what was another day that they had? Maya, who looks like a beautiful baby doll. She basically had a photo shoot for her waist trainers, and baby, them trainers was training that waist. That waist was small, and she's beautiful. I'm like, did you come in here to advertise your show? I mean, heck, if you're gonna be with a bunch of whatever man, you might as well promote your product and stuff. It's free promo to the community that you're trying to serve. So it is what it is. But she had a date with Lamar, and I had promised for Lamar, even though I think he lying about his age, because he had a beard, and I like the beard. And I was okay with his loud ass Florida shirts, because y'all know where I'm from. That's the thing. He looked like a dude that sell dope and boing. But anyway, like, so I was okay with it. Cool. But Lamar has been a dirty bird since the time he came in there. He's worse than that poor representation of Haitian men, that man Fabrice, who's a dirty old man who kept talking about hitting everything and how everything got to be open. But Lamar is just bold with it. He's supposed to be a coach and an educator. What you teach? Sex education? But anyway, he's been talking to the women crazy. If you say anything, like, his insecurity is screaming. Like with April, he kept harping on the fact, I don't care about your degrees. I don't care about this. You're not better than me. Talking crazy. Roasting her and everything. Every woman he start roasting, to the point where I think even Koshia, the girl who usually is cussing out everybody, won't even say anything to him because she know he gonna go crazy. Hold on, y'all. Just let me tie my shoe. So even Koshia, who usually gives everybody the business, is scared of Lamar because he's ratchet as all get out. But they're on the date, and Maya was a good person for even entertaining this man, because he kept asking her sexual questions. And one of the main questions that was weird and out of pocket, that gives him dirty old man, and it makes it scary that this man work at somebody's school. He was like, what's the wildest thing you did? in high school? Like, did you like lose your virginity on prom night? And it's like, sir, I think you a good 55 to 65 years old, even though you lying on here and saying you 43. And every time you talk to one of these women, you want to know what they did in high school. Sir, might you be into the high school girls? That's weird. Allegedly, it's red flags all over the place. And like I said, Ready to Love has a bad habit of letting these type of things go down. There was a BB talking about wanting to suck on that girl titties and stuff. We had Eric and Dakia. He tried her during a fake little prom shoot, and he tried to get frisky with her allegedly, and that caused a big problem. And then there was Corey. There's and then I think on the upcoming trailer, you see was it Jonathan? And I don't like Jonathan, y'all. I call him great value, Chris Webber. Jonathan sat up here and tried to well, he did pull freaking Alexis into his lap when she was not wanting that. So it's like, dude, what is y'all trying to caveman these ladies? That's wild. But anyway, so there was that date. Then they had a whole get together with everybody at Chaz's house. And baby, Chaz's house looks like it's his house. They were in there having a good time with food, wine, dominoes. I need to do something like that. I haven't done that in a while. They all of a sudden there's a knock at the door, and there was Justin at the door, and Chaz was like, "Who's this man?" They like just walked into the house. Because remember, the dudes ain't met him yet. The women have. And Patrice is like, "I invited him." I'm like, since when you invite somebody to somebody's house, you don't even ask them first? So I'm thinking that's a production setup. But he gets in there, he starts talking about himself, and he's like, "I'm from Bug Tussle, Alabama." I'm making it up. Maybe it was Mississippi. Bug Tussle, Mississippi. And my grandfather was the first black mayor of Bug Tussle, Mississippi. And Chaz looked him dead in the face and was like, "Why you leaving with that, bruh? We don't need to know all that." So I'm like, "Oh, Chaz, you and your escrow is getting a little bit feisty. You and the escrow is getting feisty." I mean, I said you was the one I would probably try to talk to if I had to talk to anybody there. But that was aggressive. Like, why are you fronting this man? But they laughed it off, and then they like got a little competitive over dominoes. But you know what I noticed? Where is Dominique? Where in the world is Dominique? Like, we haven't seen Dominique at all. Where him and his little suit? We ain't seen him at all. That's the other one I was like, all right, cool. I might could rock with you a little bit. So they had a good time. And as everybody was leaving, Vanessa stayed behind. I'm like, "I know that game, girl. It's at the party. Y'all already got the plans to link up. Y'all been texting on the side. Nobody knows. And y'all just wait for everybody to leave so you can get comfortable." Whew. That reminds me of that song by her. If you don't know, Her Comfortable is one of my favorite songs. But anyways, so they're sitting on the couch. She snuggled up under his blanket. They staring in each other's eyes or whatever. And they staring in each other's eyes. And it's giving love vibes. I think Chaz is actually starting to feel Maya because of their interactions. But it was romance on that couch. And then he kisses her hands. And she said, "I'm over the moon." Another part I skipped was Koshia and Lonzo after, what was it, choking spank gate. Sit down, and Lonzo apologizes, but not really. He doesn't apologize for being inappropriate. He doesn't apologize for gaslighting either. I don't even know what that apology was. But Koshia quickly accepts it and keeps it moving. Because they've been in each other's face. It's been aggressive the whole time. Kojo says it's sexual tension. I don't know. It could be. But I can never have sexual tension to that man, because with that man Lonzo, because he remind me of my nephew, and that's gross. So moving right along. I'm trying to think if there was another date. Well, Jonathan and Mika get into it because Mika got upset because as she's talking with Jonathan who's like, we need to call him HR versus old girl from Miami, because he asked all the questions but he answers no questions, and she finds out that he told Maya that he used to be married, and she was under the assumption that he had kids with a baby mama. That's you being ghetto and ratchet. You got your 2 kids. You might have been a baby mama. We don't know. But you was low-key trying to disrespect the lady and say he spun the block like she was nothing. There's a competition there that shouldn't be there, especially for a dude that's not yours. And like I said, I'm not here for Jonathan anyway because he's suspect to me. So they did all of that to prove that Jonathan's hiding stuff. I could have told them that. And Mika is coming in hot. So at first when she walked in, you know, she has a beautiful body. She's a beautiful girl. But her personality must not be panning over on the show because a lot of the dudes are not speaking about her anymore, and she's not getting much camera time. So Mika, and she looked like Alexis from Married at First Sight. Now that I look at her, just with her teeth fit in her mouth, but you ain't hear what I said. But anyways, so that happened. So let's go to the ladies' lounge. If I forgot any days, y'all let me know in the comments. Going to ladies' lounge, everybody's looking beautiful as usual, and everybody starts talking about the people they aren't feeling. And as usual, a variety of names are being called out. And okay, so how did this go? So the big tea was that Alexis, calling herself trying to protect Will, has been feeding Will information from the ladies' lounge because several ladies have complained that he's out of pocket and overtly sexual. Like, see, there's a theme. I mean, Alexis, you might be down with it because you keep asking everybody to suck your toes, bruh. I don't know. And I mean, bruh, you're a dude. You look like a lady, but you're a dude. In mentality, and male identified, but been feeding Will information. So when Koshia is telling that she's not feeling Will, probably has payback from last week, because I think Will was one of the main people going up for Koshia to go. Alexis had the nerve to say, well, maybe they're overtly sexual because you all in the dude's face, and you hollered at a dude in front of him, and like trying to low-key say she was loose. I know you think you're a dude. I know you're way taller than me and lankier than me, and you got reach. But you probably would have caught those hands. The only reason you wouldn't have caught the hands is because we on national TV and it could affect brand deals and jobs. But if we would have been in like a private setting, hands, bop, bop. I'd have made your ass sweat. Yeah, I'm petty. Bop, bop. You would have caught hands. So, Koshia gets hyped up. She cusses the girl out, but she was wrong for that. And Tommy just sat back and watched the whole. What is your point, Tommy? What is your point? Because they're getting all wild and riled up. You guys have to be doing this for ratings. She get upset. Koshia, go to the other room, go to breathe, come back, and Alexis was unbothered. She's like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, you want to go outside? I'm like, okay. I mean, that'll be a cool boxing match. I'm not sure if Koshia has enough reach. But anyway, so also come to find out, Patrice put Will on blast saying that he's sleeping on the floor on a pallet. So in the real world, on social media, Will is going crazy saying he doesn't need the show, he don't need the money, he got in. So that makes sense what Mercedes was talking about. When she hinted that he had money because he feels some type of way. But if you didn't need the show, you got money and whatever you have going on, why did you take your behind on this show? For what? That's like the one dude with the beard in Miami who said he was making multi-million-dollar deals and he didn't need the show, but you brought your behind on the show. I think his name was Zoe too. Anyways, they have recycled names. But you brought your behind on here trying to fight Sharice and her forehead. Make it make sense. None. So now they're getting ready to eliminate. They're taking the dudes out. Lonzo is with Koshi. I mean, Lonzo. No, Lamar is with Koshia. They said the two worst people out together. The two worst people out together. I can't even remember who the other couple was at this point. Because that's all we cared about. Who's the other? Y'all let me know in the comments. But the thing is, between Lamar and Koshia, when she walked up, his eyes got big. He gave her some roses that look all dusty and cheap, full of thorns. And they sit down, and Koshia is like very respectful of Lamar, although he's disrespectful. So I feel like there's some background on that. And they tell him, you're too overtly sexual, whatever going on. He get mad. He said, give me my flowers back. As she's going to leave, he starts eating her food, and he said he feels rejected. So he didn't feel he would get rejected by this group of ladies. Maybe he thought he looked too good to be there. You don't. But he was in his feelings for the whole thing. And then I don't even remember who the hell other dude is. My memory's bad, but I'm happy I even got on here and did this for y'all. But like I said, the next episode, they're showing that freaking Jonathan gets out of pocket with Alexis. So her, who was going up for the dudes and saying the women were the reason that they're overtly sexual, she get tried. So what excuse you gonna come up with next? So that was this episode, and I think the theme was supposed to be getting to intimacy, and this whole season is supposed to be, has been very sexual, but not exactly intimate, because you know that it's two different things. Just in case you as a grown person don't know that intimacy and sexuality is a form of intimacy, but it is not intimacy. So just in case you don't, it's intimacy, but there are different kinds. That's why women go up for when, you see when the man is washing your hair. I've experienced that. Yes. Anyways, or doing different things like that. Massages, talking about life together, becoming vulnerable. That's intimacy. Shout out to Corey Black of Black Made Media. He gave the best example of intimacy to me. He's very well-rounded, and y'all go get his book. He's Corey Black. So go on his page, and his page is Black Made Media. With that being said, love who loves you. May God bless you with everything that you need. And the Sepia Scholar is out. Bye, y'all. Let me finish my walk.